legendary collection opening. All right, let's do it.
YugiNoNo.
All right, guys, so I found a Legendary Collection 3 Yugi'S World. So it was requested that I do a Legendary Collection opening, and you know, this is the seal of Orichalcos. It matches my mat, the seal of Orichalcos mat. So yeah, like this comes with like, you know, some Karibo tokens, or it comes with like a Gores token and some other stuff. So yeah, I haven't opened one of these in a really long time, so I'm actually excited to see what we get out of this, because this has some really good reprints. If I remember, Reinforcement of the Army got reprinted in this, and like a lot of other stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and crack this open and then see what we can pull. Yeah, like I think Joey's World was a little better on the reprints though. I can't really remember though. I haven't, like I said, I haven't opened one of these in a really long time. So, oh wow. So we have our guaranteed foils in this. So yeah, it has been a really long time, and I'll show you guys the mat that this comes with. This does come with the mat in the bottom of this, like all the Legendary Collection boxes do. So we have the Seal of Orichalcos, of course. We have a Dark Necrofear, and then we have a Guardian Eatos, and we have a 5-headed dragon, which is really awesome, always cool. Then we have a Gores token, and then we have a couple of Karibo tokens. So if you guys like to play GOAT format, you can use these, of course, for scapegoat tokens. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into these packs. And so there's only one pack in the middle. Did I get robbed? Did I get robbed, or does this only come with 5 packs? Oh well, maybe it does only come with 5 packs and I didn't get robbed. But let's see, let's go ahead. Let's move this out of the way for now. Spread these out, and let's go ahead and start left to right, as always, as pointed out by you guys. And it's not just me, man. I always pull better going left to right. And it has been confirmed that my powers, my Yugi'S powers, work way better going left to right. So we have a Dark General Freed, Giant Soldier of Stone, nice. So that's really good in 2002 format, of course. If you guys play that, I play it. I don't think anybody else really plays it like me and Sam do, but oh well. We have a Malice Doll of Demise for our rare, and hey, that's a good reprint. So we have a Bottomless Trap Hole, always a good card, and hey, so we have a Prohibition Secret Rare. That is awesome. That is really cool. Always a good side, really good side deck card, because activate by declaring one name. Cards with that name and their effects cannot be used. So yeah, that's really good. And then we have a Celtic Guardian. Nice, super rare Celtic Guardian. I like that a lot. I like that a whole lot. Then we have a Charm of Shapti. Makiyu the Magical Mist. Yeah, that's right. Yugi used that in the show. And then we have the Dark Hex Sealed Fusion. Nice. So those are all really cool cards. Like we got, so I forgot how good this was. Like Secret Prohibition. Nice. That is awesome. All right, so let's see what we get next. Chain Destruction, also a very good card. So Chain Destruction, really good common, you know, good side deck card in different formats. We have a 1,000 Knives, cool. We have a King of the Swamp, nice. That's actually a really good common, you know, in like Fluffles and stuff. We have a Manga, you know, Rian. Hey, then we have a Necro Valley, nice. Ultra Necro Valley, hey. And then we have a Flying Kamakuri #1. So not as cool as our Prohibition secret, but not bad either. We have a Boganian. So Boganian, penalty game. This card's really interesting. When your opponent has 4 cards in their hand, activate one of these effects. Your opponent cannot draw during the next draw phase. Your opponent cannot activate spell or trap cards this turn. So that's a really interesting card. Really interesting common. We have a Contract with the Abyss, which summons any Dark Ritual monster. So that's actually a pretty decent card. If you're playing some sort of weird Dark Ritual monster deck, you could play that. But then we have a Horus Servant. So Horus's Servant, nice. Then we have a Dark Sage, which is like the hardest monster to summon ever. But it is really cool. It's a cool looking card, you know, from the show. We have a Toon Cannon Soldier, nice for the rare. I love Toon stuff. And then hey, Heavy Storm, GOAT format, guys, GOAT format stuff. And then that's cool. Dedication Through Light and Darkness for the secret rare. Tribute 1 Dark Magician, special summon 1 Dark Magician of Chaos from your hand, deck, or graveyard. That is cool. And we have that card back now. We have a Dark Magician of Chaos back. And then we have a Dragon Master Knight, cool. So we got the 5-headed dragon and the Dragon Master Knight, sweet. And we have a Command Knight, which I always thought looked kind of cool. And this was a secret rare if I remember. And then Magical Hats, you know, good in miscellaneous decks because it was good in Harpies. Yeah, it was good in Harpies. And then we have a Dark Magic Attack, so that's pretty cool. And then yeah, like I think Magical Hats was only good in Harpies. Maybe there's some other deck that I'm forgetting about that played Magical Hats. But anyways, guys, we have an Arsenal Summoner. We have a Level Limit Area A. Then we have a Stray Lance. We have a Dark Eyes Illusionist. Hey, that's really cool looking. I like that a lot. Looks like Relinquished. And then, hey, Royal Tributes for Gravekeepers. This card's busted in Gravekeepers. And then we have a Compulse. Also, really cool. That's a really good secret. So, Compulsory Evacuation Device. Cool. And then another Boganian. Oh, no, we pulled a double. That sucks. Then we have a... Oh, hey, another Magical Hats and another Command Knight. That's pretty nuts. Okay, so I would say so far, not bad. Not bad at all. Hopefully, we can finish this off with a bang. I don't know how we're going to top that secret prohibition, though. I don't know how we're going to top that. So we have a non-spellcasting area. We have a Chain Destruction. That's a good common once again. Toon World rare, nice. And then Silver Fang for the Ultra. That's kind of cool. And then, hey, a Secret Dark Hole. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Secret Dark Hole. That is really, really cool. I like that. And then Valkyrion, the Magna Warrior. Cool. Magicians Unite. Magicians Unite. And then we have the Creator. And was that card ever really good? I can't remember. But you target one monster in your graveyard, send one card from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon that target. So it's not a bad card at all. And it actually has a little guy, like a little monster that adds it to the hand or something like that. The search list, I can't really remember. But then we have another Magical Hat. So we actually pulled a playset of Magical Hats, I think. Yeah, a whole playset of Magical Hats. That's nuts. But yeah, that's actually really cool. Magical Hats, like, it has a really crazy effect. All right, guys, so for our recap, we have a Toon World, a Dark Eyes Illusionist, a Toon Cannon Soldier, a Manga Rian, I cannot pronounce that, a Malistol of Demise, so those are our rares. And then we have a Celtic Guardian, a Valkyrion the Magna Warrior, we have the Dragon Master Knight, and then a couple of Boganians, which kind of sucks though he pulled doubles, but that's fine. Then we have, our tokens, of course, our guaranteed tokens from this, and then we have the 5-headed dragon. Never bad to collect and get. We have the Guardian Eonos, then Dark Necrofear, and then of course the Seal of Orichalcos, and then we have the Silver Fang, a Royal Tribute, Heavy Storm if you're into Goat, and Necro Valley, which I think was a win. Like, Necro Valley is always a good card. Probably the best field spell of all time, like by far, like of all time, Necro Valley. Then we have Bottomless Trap Hole, always a good card. Dark Hole, always a good card. Compulse, on and off, but it is a good card. Then we have Dedication Through Light and Darkness, and Flying Kamakiri Kamakiri number 1, and then the Secret Prohibition, which I will call the best win out of this because this is a fantastic side deck card. You could use this in any format. So yeah, Prohibition, definitely the biggest win out of this in my opinion. Real quick, before I forget, let's go ahead and show you guys the mat that comes with this. It's a hard mat. It's not as cool as like, these mouse pad mats and stuff, or like a spell rounds or something, but it is kind of cool. And it's really stiff though. Yeah, this has been in that box for a long time. So yeah, it's got Yugi on one side. It's got like, the Yu-Gi-Oh logo, Yugi-Moto himself, or Yami Yugi, and then on the other side is the cooler side of this, in my opinion, which is the Seal of Orichalcos, which is just awesome. Waking the Dragons was my favorite, spin-off or favorite part of Duel Monsters, whatever you want to call it. Favorite series, there we go. Favorite series of the original Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Monsters by far. Like, I just loved Waking the Dragons. But yeah, Seal of Orichalcos, and then Prohibition wins all around, guys. Wins all around. But yeah, guys, go ahead and let me know what you want me to open next down in the comment section. And as always, be sure to dick slap that like button and subscribe.